Pisces. Hello, my fishies. I hope that you're doing well. Oh, let's get into your reading for you. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I hope that you're doing well today. Let's see what's going on. All right? We'll see what's going on with you and either the person or the environment or situation that you're dealing with. What is Pisces' current energy right now, please, Spirit? Okay. That's your current energy right now. Now let's see what the person or place or environment is like for you. What are they dealing with? What is Pisces dealing with right now? What are they dealing with, please, Spirit? Self. Wow. Okay. All right. So, getting into this, the first card that we have is the Seven of Air. The Seven of Air in reverse, okay? So this speaks to spirituality, religion, politics, personal dogma, atheism, fundamentalism, indoctrination, kindness, all right? So the key phrases regarding this card is, it's not what we believe, but how we believe. Lift others up. Does what you believe make you kinder? Are you willing to lose another for your beliefs? There are many ways, not just your way. Educate, don't indoctrinate. Seek a kind approach. Moderate fundamentalist beliefs, okay? So because this card is showing up, some of you might need to take a step back and moderate any extreme or fundamentalist behavior. You do not do your cause any justice by following a fundamentalist path. The only thing this achieves is to make those around you who do not share your beliefs angry and resistant to the changes that you're attempting to impose upon them. Instead of opening minds, you can close them tighter than a steel trap. When the Seven of Air reversed appears in your reading, it speaks to needing to seek a gentler and more moderate approach. Educate instead of trying to indoctrinate. Don't use cruel or punishing methods because they never work. All they do is perpetuate paradigms that you seek to end, okay? So for some of you, you might be struggling right now and you might be in a place where you're not feeling so happy. And because of that, you could be coming off a little harsh, all right? Maybe you're wanting somebody to change and maybe you're wanting them to see things from your way. But the thing is that people only change in their own time. They only change when they're ready to change. Let's see what it is that you are trying to change about your situation. I mean, it could be a number of things, right? What is Pisces trying to change here? What are they trying to do? Okay, the wounded warrior. Something tells me you're a little tired of the way that things have been, the way that people act, the way that people don't tend to deal with themselves and deal with their struggles, right? And because of that, it doesn't give you a lot of hope for the future. You feel frustrated and you wish that people could be more strong in their convictions. You wish that they could actually stop being so childish, if you will, and do the work that's needed to actually, evolve and change, because that's what you want to see. You've been hurt by many people, unfortunately, in the past. That's what I'm getting, especially with this Queen of Wands energy. And this Queen of Wands is speaking to, sorry, there's a bit of a glare here. When she's in reverse, she speaks of being pushy or demanding, overbearing, self-righteous, a busybody, a bully, unfriendly, maybe even in a jealous mood, catty, manipulative, spiteful, vengeful, malicious, a liar, okay, deceitful, unfaithful, troublemaker, low confidence or self-esteem or self-belief, temperamental, overwhelmed, exhausted, burnt out, could be even fertility issues, all right? But I think that some of you are so frustrated with putting in all of that time and effort into things, and you consistently deal with people who have so many, if you will, so many issues that you're tired of it. You're tired of fighting. you're battle worried, you're fatigued, you're drained of energy, but you are nearly there and you are close to success. So this talks about perseverance and backbone and learning from past failures, right? And to gather your strength. And yes, you are fighting your corner, but we have to be careful in the way that we're doing it, okay? And maybe the lesson here that needs to be learned is that we can't change others, but we can change ourselves. So maybe there's something that you need to believe. Like, are you willing to lose somebody, a relationship perchance? The Ace of Pentacles has come up in reverse to also speak to this situation. And the Ace of Pentacles in reverse is about missed opportunities or a lack of opportunities. A lot of you might be seeing that the world around you is just not a good place. A lot of you might be in that position right now where opportunities or prospects or deals fell through. Maybe there were some delays or there was a lack of planning or poor control. So basically, you could also be beating up on yourselves, and that's not okay either. Don't beat up on yourself because something fell through. You might be allowing fears of scarcity or not having what you need also influence your behavior, and it's causing you to act in maybe a stingy or greedy manner. It can also represent a lack of forethought and excessive spending, okay? So you may have more resources leaving your life than you have coming in when it appears. And I think that that's what this card is speaking to, is just that, whatever it is that you want to change, you can do so by teaching, but somebody has to be open to it. And I don't feel that the individual or the situation, whether it be work or whether it be family, whether it be friends, whatever this situation is, you can't teach somebody anything that they don't want to learn, okay? So now we're going to go to the person or the environment that you're dealing with, and that speaks to self, all right? So whomever you're dealing with, this is the energy that they're in right now, is the energy of self, which speaks to I am, identity, self-realization, self-manifestation, center, peace, and acceptance. Now remember, you can switch these energies, all right? Whatever one resonates with you is the one that you need to focus on, okay? So the key phrases to the self card are: establish a unique and individual identity, be free of definitions and labels, you have unlimited potential, how has your past shaped you, identity is fluid and changing, who you are is for you to determine, are you trying to fit in with the wrong crowd, know who you are, who do you wish to become, a path of loving expansion, let go of herd mentality and think for yourself. It's the sixth reason for being, and it signifies the importance of establishing a unique and individual identity that is free of definitions, and labels, and embraces unlimited potential. So some of you might be trying to fit in with people that don't work, and maybe that's what this whole thing is. Maybe this is the environment that you're dealing with, and you keep attracting these people because you want to change them, but the thing is that really it's about ourselves. So in the present position, it addresses the person you are in the present and asks you about the person you show to the world. Who is the person that you want people to see when you first meet? How do you project yourself? And what aspects of yourself do you wish to reveal first? Do you present the same face to all who meet you, or do you wear a mask when you are out in public and only let the real you shine forth once people have earned your trust? Do you reveal your true identity, or instead do you present a construct that puzzles and confuses those around you because what they see is not what they get? Are you a chameleon who shapeshifts to fit in with everyone, or do you reveal your true thoughts and self without worry about others' opinions of you, preferring to be genuinely liked by a few instead of shape-changing in order to be liked by many who might not like you if you were to reveal those true thoughts and self? We all have layers. We all wear masks. We all have a public and private face. We have a self that we share with strangers, a self that we share with those that we like, love, and trust, and a self that only we know and only a few will ever see. Yet, as we grow in confidence and acceptance, the more alike in nature those layers become. And if you're trying to fit in with the wrong crowd, you will most likely find that it is wearing shoes that are a size too small or too big. While those shoes will, in a limited way, protect your feet and help you to move forward, over time they will pinch or rub, creating bunions and blisters, right? So wouldn't it be so much easier to find a pair of shoes that fit? Therefore, ask yourself instead, who am I? Do I know this person? Is this person who I really want to be? Are there aspects of myself that I hide because I'm afraid others will reject me? Are there things that I would love to do and speak of but dare not because those around me have an expectation that I follow their lead and do as they do? Do I like me? Am I allowing others, for that matter, to define who I am? When the self card appears in the present, it signifies a need to take a moment to get to know yourself. Determine whether the identity you present is fact or fiction. Are the characteristics that define your identity true to who you really are in body, mind, and spirit? Or are they imposed upon you by others? Now is not a moment to judge or doubt, but an opportunity to assess and affirm. If your answer to the question, do I like me, is yes, then that is all that matters. If the answer is not so affirming, it is an opportunity to peel away some of the layers that you might be hiding behind, to allow your natural self to shine, and do it because your first love is for self, okay? So this could be the individual that you're dealing with, and maybe that's why you've got these frustrations with them, is that they're not showing up authentically. Maybe they change when they deal with different people, and that's what's frustrating you. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Maybe they're just going along and going with the flow because they want to present this appearance that everything is great or that they have everything they need, but is it really what they want? And then in tune, that frustrates you because you're stuck wondering, who am I dealing with, all right? And that Knight of Cups in reverse, that is somebody who definitely does take action, but the thing is that the problem is when it's in reverse, it's somebody who doesn't give the love. They're a heartbreaker, a manipulator. They could represent a one-night stand, okay? Cheating or deception, disappointment, revoked offers or proposals, maybe some bad news, procrastination, obsession, troublemaking, tantrums, moodiness, turmoil, a lack of diplomacy, avoiding confrontation, jumping to conclusions, creative or intuitive blocks, okay? This could even speak to being gay or homosexuality and not feeling comfortable in their own skin, and maybe they're seeking out relationships with others when they're not really happy in that because they prefer, a different gender, and that's okay. It's just a matter of them coming to that belief and that acceptance of the self and who they are. But I think that this person that you're dealing with has set off some anger here, and that you continue to attract this person because you know that they need healing. You know that they need to fix something within themselves. Yeah, look at this. Uncooperative. That Three of Pentacles in reverse. They are somebody that doesn't want to work on a relationship, I don't think, right now. They don't want to work on a common goal. And I think that's because they are in a position right now of needing to find out who they really are, right? Maybe they lost themselves along the way, and that's what the problem is. But reversed, this Three of Pentacles speaks to not having any goals, no motivation, not learning from mistakes, and an unwillingness to learn. Lack of growth, poor work ethic, lack of commitment, someone who makes a lot of mistakes, a lack of effort, lack of teamwork, apathy, no determination, no goals, no dedication or motivation at all. So this person, I feel, is definitely, unfortunately, a shapeshifter. And I think what Pisces have a hard time with is that they fall in love with potential. And when that happens, you're stuck dealing with the aftermath of, who is this? Who am I dealing with? And maybe that's a potential blockage in which we need to pay attention to. But whoever this is that is showing up and cheating or lying or being deceitful, they now are experiencing their karma, all right? And they could be in a really miserable place. And maybe that's what made you miserable and defensive, is because how they're treating others. Maybe they're not treating people in such a good way. And when that happens, you know, you need to just take a step back. You need to not want to fix or try to change someone, because they need to do that on their own. We can tell someone till they're blue in the face, look, you know, this is what's upsetting me in terms of your behavior. But if they don't want to change, that's on them. So this change is likely to be negative and unwelcome. So it's a strong indicator that they've got some challenging times ahead, and that the change coming may be difficult to adjust to. Things may have been going well, and then quite suddenly and unexpectedly fell apart, and maybe that was to do with their moodiness. Maybe that was to do with their own issues that all of a sudden came up. And now they're feeling powerless and out of control, as if external forces are working against them. But it's not the case. There may be some outside factors, but the current situation is most likely of a decision that they made, right? And they need to take control of that situation and ownership of their choices in order to learn from this situation. Although things may be tough for this individual right now, there is a big opportunity to learn a karmic lesson that'll help them move on to a brighter future, right? But these ups and downs are a part of life, and we learn more from hardship than we do from good fortune, unfortunately. And I think that they're lying and they're cheating, and the fact, whether they're cheating in work, you know, being manipulative, stealing people's ideas, whether they're cheating in relationships, and I think this is about relationships because it's emotional, right? It's about the cups there. They are going to face a rude awakening, and they are dealing with that right now. So, that being said, now that we have an understanding of what is going on, let us see, what does Pisces need? What does Pisces need to work on for themselves in this situation? Surrender to complete healing, okay? So this card speaks to open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. I think you need to take this time right now, Pisces, to heal over whatever has been happening, whatever the situation has been for you, and whatever the issues are that have come up. You need to take that time so that you can come out of any defensive energy that you might be feeling, especially if you're that angry. And we saw that with that Queen of Wands. This person over here needs to surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. So this person does need help, and maybe, again, that's what we were talking about. That's why you were drawn to them, was you felt that need on an energetic level, and it probably triggered your caretaking energy and your subconscious need to want to be needed, okay? So that could be something that you need to work on right now, and this person needs to surrender to accept love, right? Do you see how those opposites attracted there, but yet it's on the same level? It really is, because you need to be needed and they need somebody. It's very interesting that's that dynamic, but it's unhealthy in the fact that this person just doesn't want to accept help right now. So they're going through a major change right now, and it's best that you leave them to it and focus on you and healing from the past, because you can't go into new situations if you're still holding on to yesterday, right? Let's see what we have for the romance angels. What have we got? Reconciliation. So that could be what it is right now, that is playing on your mind? Are you going to reconcile with somebody? And that could be even make up in a situation. If it's a friendship, maybe you want to make amends and make things right. But the thing is right now, as you saw, they have their own issues to deal with. And you can't teach them, but you can heal yourself. And as you do that, you're going to feel a lot better. And someone from your past is returning. So let's see what this is about, please, Spirit. What is this reconciliation about? We'll see who it is. Somebody who broke your heart. And maybe that's why Spirit is telling you to heal a little bit, because they might be doing some work on the self right now. And if that be the case, you need to be in a better place when they do return. Because, yeah, they are also heartbroken. And when they are heartbroken, they might show up needing you. But be careful, right? Be careful, because they still might be out of control here and unstable. It's that King of Pentacles in reverse. That's Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And also, they don't have self-esteem. And why do they not have a self-esteem? Because they don't have a sense of self right now. All right? Maybe they've lived a life of always trying to keep appearances, keep up with the Joneses, you know, having a certain way, and they're so incredibly worried about what other people think of them that they don't make decisions for themselves. And maybe this is the change that they're going through, and that's why they've felt so unstable and out of control. Now, they may come back to you, and again, they're not going to be feeling very secure, but they're definitely wanting to explore this situation again. It's up to you whether you're going to take them back. Let's see, what is Pisces going to do in this situation, most likely? What is Pisces going to do? King of Pentacles in reverse again. You might see them as unstable and out of control, because maybe dealing with that situation has left you out of control, all right? What does Pisces want? Pisces wants the world. Pisces wants those old cycles to end. Pisces wants this person to change. That's what Pisces wants. But Pisces also has some healing to do too, right? But there is going to be a new passionate beginning here, all right? Because you have that Ace of Wands. So this is going to be a spark. Someone might all of a sudden just find that strength inside to reach out. And then you might talk about this broken heart, or you might just have a really passionate reconciliation. But again, be careful. What is the actions that this person is going to take, please, Spirit, that Pisces is dealing with? What is the action? Yeah, messages, okay? And they might do it on a friendly level, but this is a page of Pentacles. You could get an email, you could get a text, and it's usually good news. So I don't think that they're going to come at you in some negative way. I think that they're going to reach out, maybe just a friendly, hey, how are you doing, you know? Because, yeah, there's that Three of Cups. They want to reconcile. And maybe they're going to tell you that they've made a decision now to change their ways, especially if they were a cheater in the past and if they couldn't stay committed, right? So they're looking at this logically now. They are looking at it from a King of Swords standpoint. Could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. You have more Earth sign. But they definitely want to return because you have that Eight of Cups in reverse. They want to return, but they also don't want to bring you burdens anymore. They want the burdens in the relationship to be gone now. They want to reconcile, and they want truth and honesty, and I think that they really want to show up truthful. Whether they're going to do that or not, we shall see. But this is what they want in this moment and in this energy. All right, Pisces? So let's get you an affirmation card. Affirmation card, please, for Pisces. Affirmation. This is something you need to repeat to yourself so that you can, I don't know, evolve or just get something into your head that you need to learn. I am free to say no if something is not best for me, okay? I use the power of my mind and my free will to do what I know is right. I trust myself, okay? So you do have that power. You do have free will. And you really need to take a look at and consider whether or not this person brings the best out of you, or if you're continuing to need to heal because you're dealing with them so often, all right? And maybe there's that piece inside that you have to deal with in terms of not wanting to fix others, okay? And I know that all too well because I, being an empath, it's the first thing I want to do. I want to fix the world. I want people to feel better. I want people to feel happy. And I can see their potential, and then I fall in love with their potential, and then I get angry because it is only that. It's only potential, right? So we need to really look at that and look at our own blockages. All right, my Pisces, I love you so much. I hope this brought you some clarity on your situation or whoever you're dealing with. And I can't wait to see you guys again tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you. Bye, guys.